What's going on, beautiful people, and welcome back to Peace, Love, Happiness 101. And today we have another phenomenal video for you guys. Me and the fellas were talking earlier, and the topic of coronavirus came up. 2020 is such a messed up year for anybody right now, to the point where you don't even know if this is real. At some point, I don't know if anybody have actually asked themselves, are we in a matrix right now, or if somebody going to wake us up, or what's really going on? You know what I mean? And we were talking about everything that coronavirus has done, and we got to the topic of how coronavirus is actually affecting a lot of relationships, And the worst thing about it is that we're not only talking about the States, we're not talking about the US only. It's all over the world. People are being stranded at home. They don't have work, they don't have job, they don't have anything to do, and they are being stuck at home with their families, not being able to provide for each other or whatever the situation is. And when you really think about it, if I were to tell you last year that something like that was gonna come up and affect our lives and put us in the situation that we are right now, nobody would have thought about it. But this is the situation that we're in right now, and we have to find the best way possible to deal with it. You know what I mean? Me and the fellas we're talking about right now is one of the best way to see if you have a good man or if you have a good woman, because whoever is able to support the other right now has to do their best to support the other. You know what I mean? It's not like both people are going to work right now. If the husband is the one going to work still, he has to make sure that he provides to the fullest, not only for his wife, but also for the kids. You know what I mean? Things are completely different right now. And if the wife is the one going to work still right now, the husband has to understand that she has a lot of things that she's going to have to do. And he is the one who's supposed to be doing a lot of things around the house right now, because you have to help each other. You know what I mean? And it's a testing moment. It's a testing moment because this coronavirus is actually teaching a lot of people about the foundation that they did not have in the beginning of the relationships. If you look around social media, you'll find a lot of celebrities talking about how I did not know my husband the way I thought I knew him. Because in reality, a lot of people have not had the chance to really sit down with each other for that long amount of time. You know what I mean? Even if you were to see the person every day, you get to go places with the person, it's completely different to stay in the house with the person with the kids. This is something completely different. You're gonna learn a lot of new things about the person, things that you're gonna like and things that you definitely not gonna like. You're gonna realize, okay, right now is the best time for me to know if really I did marry that person because I love them, or not, because a lot of things are going to go sideways, to the point where the level of divorce ever since the coronavirus hit have actually rised up to the highest, which is ridiculous, right? A lawyer was saying that the other day in the news that she's never seen the amount of people filing for divorce. It's not even the holiday, it's not even the end of the year. It's just that the coronavirus is actually testing people. It's like it's testing the couples right now. Right now, if your relationship did not have a foundation, I'm gonna be honest with you, this is a testing moment. If you're having trouble right now, definitely seek help. Trying to find the best way to establish a partnership with your significant other. Trying to learn each other in the process, because right now, you really need each other. It's not like I'm still able to go to work, you're still able to go to work. It's like any little money that you have right now, you have to save it up. And if there's only one person working in a relationship right now, y'all gonna have to find the best way to make things happen, especially if you have kids. Because the worst thing about the coronavirus is not like it's summertime. You cannot send your kid outside. You don't know who has it, who doesn't. So you have to be very careful as far as who you send your kids to or where you're gonna send your kids to. So most of the kids are probably gonna have to stay in. And when you really think about it, wife is in the house, husband's in the house, the kids are running around, there's no job. That brings a lot of frustrations. You have to really sit there and then deal with a bunch of stuff, not knowing exactly what's going to happen the next day. I just found out that here in the US, the unemployment money is basically going to be stopped because it's been going for a while. I think by the end of the month, they won't be sending it anymore. So that's another thing that people are gonna go crazy about, because if there's no income, how you're gonna pay your rent, how you're gonna put food on the table, how you're gonna be able to do a lot of stuff, knowing there's a coronavirus out there. You know, people have actually take risks to go out there and look for a job and do a bunch of stuff, but even the hotels are not really busy right now. I live in Florida and things are not as good as they usually be. Right now around summertime, Florida would be filled with tourists. There will be a lot of people here having fun, enjoying the summer. But right now, people are completely scared. Even for the ones that have actually come here to try to have fun, they are still skeptical about going certain places. Regardless of you traveling right now, my option for you would be to be extra careful, because at the end of the day, that coronavirus thing is real. Regardless of how people are not being cautious, regardless of how people are not being careful about it, that thing is real. And I've also heard that even when you're done with the coronavirus, sometimes you'd still have to go through treatment for you to take that thing all the way down from you, because even if you had it, you could have it again. That's one of the scariest things I've heard. So if you have a business, trying to see if you could work around with the business loan, trying to manage money, keep your money safe, you know what I mean? Put that money aside. You don't know exactly what tomorrow is going to bring, so you have to be extra careful and thoughtful. And for relationships that are going through the headaches of life right now, my suggestion is for you to get on your knees, trying to leave it to God. You know what I mean? Pray every day. Despite the fact that both of you guys don't have a job, or only one of you guys have a job, manage everything accordingly. Do not waste any money trying to protect the kids, because if there's no kids, there's no future for us folks. Somebody gonna have to look after us by the time we get older. So it's best for you guys to really look upon the kids to make sure that they are safe right now. It is very important that you protect them. It is very important that you make sure that they are safe at all time. And like I said, for any relationship, any couple, any married couple, do not let that thing affect your relationship. Right now is the best time to be with each other. Right now is the best time to support each other. Yes, that's the word. You need to support each other by any means necessary. You need to support each other. It's very important that you sit down with each other, go around the bills. Go around the bills. Don't let it go crazy on you. Trying to find as much help as you can. And right now, a husband is supposed to support his wife, and the wife is supposed to support the husband, because only the two of you guys are going to see exactly what's that going to take you. Because by the time you are completely done with that thing, by the time that coronavirus is gone, you're going to realize that now you've built a foundation that is stronger than ever. You've dealt with things that a lot of people couldn't deal with. And you're going to also understand that this is how meaningful it is to be with each other. So keep praying, keep managing, keep being safe, because it is important that you guys stay alive, and definitely never stop protecting the kids, because we all need the kids. Okay? Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you guys keep safe and keep doing what you're doing. Let love be the center of all relationships. Repeat that. Let love be the center of all relationships. We'd like to thank each and every one of you guys who've been with us from the get-go. We appreciate the love, we appreciate the support, we appreciate all the comments on each post. And for those of you that are just coming in, we welcome you to the channel. Feel free to look around, and don't forget to leave us a subscribe and hit the notification bell, because we have so much more to show you. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Peace.